Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru. Hope you're doing fantastic, having a great day so far. I want to touch on, where are you fishing? So what do you mean, where are you fishing? Well, your marketing is trying to find people who have the pain point that you solve and who are looking for a solution. So you're out there fishing. You're out there trying to find these people. So where are you fishing? Are you fishing in the hot springs? Are you fishing in the wide ocean? Are you fishing in a cold stream? Where are you fishing right now? Because where you fish obviously makes a difference to how successful is your marketing. How successful are you at being able to get warm, qualified leads coming into your business? So there's a few things that I think we've got to think about to be able to go, am I catching fish successfully, succinctly, effectively, or am I really fishing in the wrong ponds right now? So let's jump into that. As always, if you're not part of our $1 Million Referral Network free Facebook group, make sure you jump into that group. We run exclusive trainings there every single week, and got some great ways for you to be able to grow your networks, create opportunities, and grow your business through people within that group. So let's jump over to the workbench and let's have a bit of a look. Where are you fishing? So right now, we sort of have a bit of a look. Your purpose of your marketing is to create this pool, this pipeline of warm, qualified leads. That's what your marketing should be doing. And then once your marketing does that, then you can educate them, you can nurture them, you can make sure they realize that you have a solution to their problem, and then you can see how you can actually best help them. But let's focus up the top here with this particular pool. So where do you fish to be able to bring people into your pool? So I know there's a bunch of people who teach, well, hey, just go become new connections or new friends with people on social media and send them a message, say, hey, do you want help? We do this. See, the problem with that is, well, you don't know whether that person actually has a pain point that you solve or not. Just because they're a coach and you work with coaches, that doesn't mean that they need what you want. So the big first problem when we're looking at where should we be fishing is, are we around someone who has the pain point that we solve? And quite often we forget about that. Like when you break down into where we sort of talk about three key elements, how are you going to attract? How are you going to educate? How are you then going to ask to see if you can help? When you think about those things and you think about the attract, well, the only people you want to talk to are the people who have the pain point that you solve. There's no point speaking to anybody else. So if I'm going and I'm looking for, I don't know, let's just go, I'm working with accountants, and I go along and there's this pool of accountants, but only a handful of them actually have the pain point that I solve, well, that isn't a really good place for me to fish. So what are you doing to ensure that the people you have, wherever you are, wherever your marketing is being seen, are actually the right sorts of people or not? So the first question you've got to ask is, am I going into cold places where I don't even know if these people have the pain point, if they even want a solution? Or am I finding places where they're warm? Or how am I creating places where they're warm to bring those people to? So when you start thinking a little bit more around, instead of just going, great, I'm going to run Facebook ads, or I'm going to do SEO, or I'm going to do pay-per-click, or I'm going to go to networking events, or I'm going to do radio, or I'm going to do things on social media, or I'm going to do videos, whatever it is, that's great. But you've got to think before any of that to, where are your people? Who has the pain point? Who do you want to work with? What's the solution? How are you making sure that you're joining up those dots? Because if you're not joining up those dots, then in the end, It's like throw out a fishing line, hope to catch the whale, except whales don't live in this part of the ocean. Whales don't live in this part of the pond. So therefore, you're never going to catch the whale. But that's the analogy. So what you should be doing when you're marketing is there's so much of this is actually around process, strategy to then go and do the activities. So most people go, well, marketing just do a bunch of activities and perfect. You'll get exactly what you want. Well, the activities part is like 1/100th of the overall part of your marketing working properly. What's going to make your marketing work properly is simply you actually asking yourself, where are my people? Which pool should I be fishing in? Am I fishing in a way that attracts, or am I fishing in a way that chases? I don't know about you, but I don't know too many people who are being chased that go, yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, another cold call. Oh, another person knocking on my door. Another person expecting to get my attention. Like, we're bombarded with it. Don't be one of those people. Be the opposite. Be the person that gets chased rather than is the chaser. Hey, if you haven't got a 112 free guide, the link's going across the bottom of the screen right now, www.100in12.com. Make sure you grab our latest guide on how to get 100 new clients in the next 12 months without spending a cent on paid ads. It's got nothing to do with being able to go use this channel or go spend money on this thing. It's about actually setting up the structure and the process and the strategy so that you can actually use whatever channel you want. Sure, we talk about referrals, we talk about networks, we talk about partnerships. But if you love spending money on paid traffic, brilliant. Go spend money on paid traffic. But it's having the right structure that's going to ensure that whatever you use is actually going to work properly for you. Harry, absolute pleasure. Stevie J, how do we find the right pond? Yeah, good. Unfortunately, some of that's a little bit of trial and error. But in terms of finding the right pond, I sort of go, a couple of things I say to myself is firstly, who do I want to work with? Where do those people hang out en masse? And then how can I build a relationship, create some sort of partnership, do something with wherever they hang out en masse to be able to get myself seen? Now, obviously, there's a percentage of those people in that pond who don't have the pain point. Therefore, we don't need to help those people. But the ones that do are going to then come to us, and we need to start creating our own pond. So I know, like, for example, Stevie J, you've got your own Sales Authority Club Facebook group. That's your pond. You're bringing people to your pond. Okay? Anyone that's interested in learning about sales and conversions, they should be going over to your pond. But you've just got to go and see where those sorts of people hang out, then go, how do I bring them, attract them to my pond rather than having to chase them? Okay, guys, that's it from me. Hopefully that's been helpful. Again, think about questions. Where are you fishing? Do you have the right sorts of people where you're fishing? Are you going after and attracting people who have the pain point that are looking for a solution? Or are you simply hoping to chase and chase and chase and chase, and eventually you're going to find someone who needs what it is that you do? Okay, guys, till next time, take care. I'll speak to you real soon. Remember, if you're not part of our $1 Million Referral Facebook group, the link is in the comments. It's going across our screen right now. We run exclusive training in there every Thursday, plus give you great opportunities to get exposure, to grow your networks, and to be able to grow your business. I look forward to seeing you over there. And till next time, take care. See you real soon. See you later, everybody.